Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome back to NEBR New England Beer Reviews. Today from the Shed Brewery of Stowe, Vermont, this is their Mountain Ale, which they subtitle A Rugged Brown Ale. Brewed in Stowe, Vermont. I've actually had this before. I could find it in a bottle. I actually had this at a pub in Waterbury, Vermont, a place called Arvard's Grill and Pub. And I guess for the longest time, this beer was available on draft or on tap in other areas outside their own brew pub. But now it's available in the bottle, and at least it's available in the bottle for the first time in New Hampshire. Whether or not it's been available in a bottle longer than that, I don't know for certain. But the ABV on this is 7.4% ABV. The beer is a brown ale, so I kind of like brown ales. They're among my favorite sort of milder types. Although a 7.4% for a brown ale, that's a little higher than some of the ABVs I've had on brown ales before. Not always, but sometimes they're usually more in the 5 or so or 6% range. So 7.4% is a little higher than I might normally expect. So I'm going to open it up and give it a pour. I've had this on tap, never had it in the bottle. You can see here on the cap, there's the shed with the trees. And trees without leaves, perfect for this time of year, you know? So, I mean, November, you know. All right, there it goes. And let me give it a pour. I'm already getting a lot of aroma just off the bottle. I wonder how it'll be in the glass. Okay. I liked it when I had it on tap at that grill and pub. I enjoyed it at that time. And I'd never had it before then. So, we'll give it a shot. Well, there's just a tad of it left. See if I can do it without spilling over the top. I guess I can. Good, good, good. Put this over there. And time to check it out. Well, let's take a look at this this beer. Pretty good amount of carbonated bubbles that are gathering along the outside of the glass. And so I'm not seeing a whole lot of upward mobile carbonation, but it is leading to a pretty good sized head. A beige, soft, silky, soapy kind of head at the top of this, with a mahogany brown kind of color. Oh yeah, so when I hold it up to the light, I can see loads of carbonation bubbles going up. So just at this angle, I couldn't. Check out the aroma. Malts. Malts are coming up front. A slight, ever so slight, floral, earthy hoppiness, more of an earthy hoppiness. It's there, but it's not overpowering. It's just kind of lingering there, but it's noticeable for me, along with the malts. And yeah, slight nutty, kind of slight nutty aroma as well. Check out the taste. Okay, smooth. The body is medium to bold. It's a nice body with a slight lingering dry finish. Creamy, smooth, medium to bold body. Then the taste begins very sweet. Nice, sweet, malty feel to it up front. And maybe even just kind of a bit of a nuts and even this almost, if raisins is the right word. It's not dark enough for that. If there's something in there that just adds a little added flavor. And then the bitterness, I would say, is low to medium. Lingers, it dries out. It's a dry finish. So it lingers on the palate, momentarily, but the sweetness is definite up front, so it begins nice and sweet. I like beers that do that. I talk about that a lot in my reviews. Begins nice and sweet, kind of coats the mouth in a nice medium, bold body, smooth way, and when you swallow it, you get this earthy hop finish and a nice lingering finish on there. So you go through all these different feelings when you're drinking the beer. Now, the nuts are played down more so. It's really good, good malt. And the hops are slightly more, maybe licorice. Now, that might be a better description than the raisins I mentioned a minute ago. Now that I tasted this another time, kind of a licorice, dark licorice type taste as well. So, but overall, it's a very nice brown ale. Doesn't really remind you of a brown ale. I mean, the nuts are not quite as upfront and predominant. They're there, sort of subtle-like, but they're not really upfront and predominant like a lot of browns are. This almost has, you know, kind of an old ale feel to it. Not a strong ale, but it just has this, you know, older ale feel to it as well. But they're calling it a rugged brown ale, so I'll take their word for it. But I'm going to say that this is a nice beer. It's one I think you'd like if you can find it. I haven't seen it in the bottle until just recently. I think, as I said, I thought it was only available on tap for the longest time, but now I guess they're bottling it, so that'll be a good thing. It might become more available to people outside of New England, or at least outside of Vermont. And this is an unfiltered beer as well, it says. So anyway, I just want to add that in there. Brewed in Vermont. I just kind of like this label. It's simple, but something about it's kind of nice. But anyway, that's it for today. The Shed Brewery, their Mountain Ale. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.